Let's get started. Today is Monday, obviously, and it's President's Day, so no trading day. But the market overall, as far as you can see, the way to see the market moving on the weekend is you look at slash ES, and we can see that yesterday and today it downtrended. Looks like or sounds like, because I don't really watch TV or watch the news, sounds like Russia's advancing on Ukraine. I don't know if they're flexing any muscles or this is actually like, let's duke it out. We will see. The market is responding accordingly to the downside. So tomorrow, I'm guessing we're gonna have a pop first thing in the morning. I don't know how big of a pop, but let me share my screen here. Okay, share my screen. All right, let me know if you guys can see my screen. And then also I will have an announcement later on. Some
I can
exciting news that I am um, taking
I
taking
can
on.
see your screen.
You can see my screen? Okay. All right, let's go to the daily. I guess, will it show on the daily? All right, it is showing in the daily. It's glitching. Okay. So the ES, let's draw a support line right here. Okay. So right there, this is key level. Okay. So we know that this is support. The last time it got to this level, it bounced. Last time it got to these levels, we can see these levels right here, levels right here. Okay. So it's been tested, and we have a heavy infantry defending this zone here,
Oh
right?
no. Now we're gonna have war analysis for everything.
We're gonna talk war analogy because we are gonna be at war. So we have a pretty big infantry, defending this zone right here, like pretty heavy, right? So meaning, based on what's happening here with Russia and Ukraine, um, we should have choppiness right here. I don't think we're gonna rip right through here unless confirmations shots fired, right? So we're gonna draw another line to this zone right here. Okay, I'm gonna draw it from this side. Okay, so we're gonna call this a solid red, and then we're gonna make it thick. Okay, so this zone right here, I believe if there's a confirmations of shots fired from either side of the country, Russia or Ukraine, we're gonna blow right through this. Okay? And then our next level, unfortunately, is way down here. And then we have another areas right over here to consider. Okay? These levels are gonna be highly considered, but 3398 on ES, it's what we're gonna be looking for. Because we know that whenever there's a major catalyst event, right? Like COVID, what is this right here? 20, right here we can see COVID, catalyst, major catalyst events. And then another one was somewhere in this zone right here, which was like a variant breakout or something like that, right? There's going to be a major move to the downside. So these are your levels to pay attention to. Um, Based on what's happening, again, be careful going long. There is going to be pops along the way, but the downside is going to be faster. So if you can play the patience game of wait for the pop and the key levels, and at this point right now, it's like you could close your eyes. If everything pops up, close your eyes at a key level and throw a dart and trade that stock. That's how I feel right now because of the market sentiment. Okay. Does anybody else feel the same?
Yeah.
Okay. This is your season to really make it, Hope. This is your
Yeah,
game of
right.
shorting everything.
die.
You can shine on this. You're like, I told you. I told you I'm gonna kill it in this short game. So right now, this is heavily being tested. The 4250 zone, 4250, 4250 breaks. Look for the 50% between this zone. So let's see what it looks like. We can see it on the chart right here. So this is your next level right here, around 4185. 4185 zone is ideal. 45, 4190. To the downside, to the downside. I don't even, I got nothing, I can't show anything with the other stocks, Tesla or SPY, because they're not going to present anything as far as data with the market close. But this is how we're seeing it right now. Okay. So break of 4250, we're diving. And then on the upside, we're going to look at the 5 minute here. So these are our zone right here. Okay. These are our zone. So you break above this, possibly we're gonna hit to the upside, and then these are other zones right here. Pay attention to these levels, okay? And then obviously that's a point of control, and that's that. I really got nothing else to say besides short the pops, short the pops at key resistance levels, and take your profits. Or this is the time to let some runners run. Okay. If you're trading option puts, buy a few contracts that you can afford. Let one or two runners just run. Book your profits on the first half. Typically sell about 75 to 80% of my positions on the first profit take, and let the other quarter to 20% run. And that's that. Um, let's go over some questions, concerns, or anything that you don't quite have a clear understanding yet. Let's do some quick Q&A, and then we'll go over my announcements. All right, who wants to go first? I guess I'll pick on Gian.
What's going on?
What's going on, man? Let's hear it. What you got? What are you playing? What do you like? What do you don't like?
Uh, I really like DWAC tomorrow.
Ooh, okay.
There's a bunch of news on it, and it's been trending.
DWAC. Yep. Okay, let's look at the 1 hour. What do you like it at? Ooh, yes. I definitely see what you're seeing there, buddy. That is beautiful.
Did you say we're gonna short the pops?
Short the pops on the big names, correct?
Yeah, I was. That's my plan for this one. I was gonna short the pop.
Okay.
Yeah, but for some reason it is down 3% pre-market. So I think I'm gonna just wait.
hmm
Um, because I'm not sure if I wanna buy the dip.
So with DWAC, here's my take with DWAC. DWAC is tied up to Trump, right? We have a lot of Trump fan, and this stock
Yes.
is very popular. With the war situation, Biden can slip and really screw up, and that's gonna empower this because Trump is gonna chew up that situation like I told you so, right? I told you so that this Sleepy Joe was gonna fuck it up. And with him commenting in any of that scenario, DWAC's gonna freaking skyrocket. That's just my take on it. But based on the trend, we literally have a strong upside trend. Okay? Like look at this. So
Um,
this is literally your
sorry.
levels right here. You see that? That's my take on
Yeah.
it, but the market could say otherwise. But based on chart analysis, this is bullish. If this thing breaks the upside, we know DWAX is capable of going from, what was this, under 10 to 175, and I witnessed this day happen, right?
Oh, I witnessed it too. Somebody told me to get it at $9, and I just watched it grow and grow and grow.
I
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I was able to scalp this. I shorted this too. I shorted this.
Yeah, I shorted it.
Well, we made bank on this sucker.
Great.
We watched it halt from like it was like 150, and then we saw
Yeah,
the indicators go all the way up to 175, but it opened back down to like 160, and it just plummeted from there.
yeah. I basically watched it at $9. I'm not even kidding you. I don't know if you guys were there, but it was $9.
Oh, dude, I didn't see at $9, but I think I was
Yeah.
ready the following day right here. I saw it right here in the following day,
Oh,
like when it was already at
it
like
was bad. It
85.
was crazy.
Yeah, 85 area, that's when I traded it. I scalped it to the upside and scalped it to the downside.
Speaking of DWAC, tomorrow I expect it to be a wild ass day because Apple allowed downloads from their app store at midnight yesterday.
Hmm. Okay. So we have some positive upside on that one, or is
Yeah,
that
and the app is already number one on the Apple App Store already.
Yeah, I expect tomorrow to be like,
oh
remember
for
that
for
spike
DWAC?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's associated with that Truth Social app.
Oh
Truth
man.
Social.
So what's
They
the
squirted
is
it.
it True Social or is it DWAC on the App
It's
Store?
it's a merger
It's
between the
Truth,
two.
but DWAC was like the SPAC that was supposed to merge for Truth to go public.
So is it True Social?
Yeah, that's the app name, but the SPAC name is DWAC.
All right, I'm downloading True Social right now. You guys follow me on True Social, okay?
I'm not joining Truth Social. Suck it. There's too much of this crap already.
I'm gonna delete all of my social media and I'm gonna be on Truth Social.
Bye.
All right, D-Whack to the moon, right? I
I'll
like
take
it.
the money.
This
That's fair.
is this is
Okay.
literally a freaking rocket ready to take off based on this pattern, guys. And again, we're factoring in the situation as well with Russia and Ukraine, but
Oh, I guess so.
the upside is Trump is behind this, and Trump's gonna be favored when Biden fucks up this whole situation. So,
Damn, I was even planning to short this, but I guess I'm gonna do calls.
well, no, just watch the price action. It's gonna tell you.
Sure.
It's gonna tell you in the price action based on what happened. And then again, Biden Biden has to not fumble his words and or make sudden move to really put the country at risk because Trump is like salivating on the other side. That's what's happening. He already
You know
used
he
to.
will. That's a given already.
Oh yeah, he will use
We'll fuck it up.
Biden's
We'll
fuck
fuck
up.
it up.
Yeah, he's waiting for Biden to really screw it up, so he can say I told you so.
You don't have to screw anything up. You can just pretend.
Yeah, this is interesting. It's a game of chess at this point, you
But
know?
yeah, everybody's expecting a huge spike since they just did start. And it's like already hugely downloaded.
Yeah. Well, I just downloaded it, so I'm part of the stats. All right, so that's that. You like Piton still? How about Piton?
Mm, I I freaking milked that. I milked the Piton stock so much already. I had like my P&L is like 5 grand on that on Piton.
Nice. Nice, dude. We're at
Um,
key support right now, right here. This zone right here is key support, and we have a consolidated zone. So if we draw a box here, let's see, box this zone right here, you can see. So the next level is right down here. So this is support zone. Um, fell below 28. So fall below 28 would be further downside, but right now should be chop zone. That's my take on it. Again, if you do the 50% pullback also as well from this overall move from this upside and then 50% down here, we can see that this already gone through too much. So we might have a bounce right around this level right here, that 28 zone. 2850 has to hold, potential upside back to 31, 32 area on Piton. Ooh, what's up, gas station? What's going on, bro?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Good, good. What are you liking for tomorrow after all this
Uh,
long weekend?
yeah, I just sat down, about to look right now.
Okay. You doing options or you still doing scalping stocks?
Still doing scalping.
Okay. Nice. What do you like? Piton, DWAC.
I think I've been looking at SPY. I don't know. It's at a critical point right now.
On SPY.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think the market's gonna crash.
I think
Is
so
my
too, bro.
assumption.
There's so much tension on the market that
Yeah,
yeah.
with Putin and his activities and bankruptcy is up, and yeah,
Oh man. Let's get ready. Let's get ready to ride the wave.
yeah. See, the lowest is 420 back in 124. So
SPY.
125 is the next level. So it's getting down there.
Yeah, it's already down there, man.
Yeah.
425. Yeah, I mean it should be well below that already with the ES showing. Yeah, so I would say let's look at on a daily here. So based on where the ES is, um,
4/ES.
yeah,
You look at.
we could be down at 416 already
Hmm.
based on where the ES is.
So maybe puts right out of the gate.
I think we're gonna get a bounce, to be honest, a small bounce. We're gonna get a short cover bounce, in my opinion, and then more downside. Again, like the the probability of Putin really attacking, you would not be advancing troops and then also adding. I think they're at like 190,000 now, based on what I can snip it from news. 190,000 troops, dude. That's war ready. Like
Right.
that's not a
I,
drill.
I think he's the type of guy that would bluff and then back out. That he'd look like a weasel.
Yeah, like that's no longer flexing muscle. You're ready to go to war. So that's that. I mean, yeah, 400 level is next. 400 down to 395 zone. 395 breaks. I think we're, whew, man, way down. Our next level is 340. So 340 zone. Now, based on market pullback, this is going to be looking at the bigger picture. So let's do a weekly here. So we're going to do a 50% pullback based on the weekly. So from this high to this low. Okay. So 50%, yeah, right at around 350, 350, 340 area. That would be insane. So shots fired, we should see some halts, like on the big markets. Like imagine SPY halted on the downside. That's panic sell. Panic sell. So what do? Load the boat. Literally, if you hear shots fired, I would not be opposed if you're loading the boat with everything you got on the downside. Just put like freaking same day expiration puts.
So bad military stocks like Raytheon and all those.
Oh yeah, that's the upside. So you have to think
Yeah.
about the upside too, right? Like what company's benefiting with this war scenario?
So
Lockheed, right?
Lockheed, yep. So back in the day when COVID just started, I was just trading options only, and I did my one of my first options actually on gold, GOLD. It's an
Gold, yeah,
ETF for
gold's
gold.
also should be going up as
But
well.
yeah, it was so freaking slow though on the options for price. I even went out like 3 or 4 months.
Jeez.
I'm wondering if it's going to be the same.
Let's take a
Like the
look.
percentage, yeah, you have to buy like almost in the money, and then it goes up like 2% like a day, 3% a day.
As far as the option, let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see what next week looks like with the move already. I guess it doesn't really show. Yeah, I don't really. I've never traded gold to be honest. It's just it. I see gold as a hedge, right? It's not a growth investing. It's more of like let's park our money and hope it doesn't deteriorate. That's how I see gold as. Gold is also makes me think of like Warren Buffett, old style investing, which it works if you want slow and steady. But I want fast. I want like microwave results. All right. Let's see. Grant, what's your take, man? What do you have in mind?
I'm just gonna be watching the SPY. That's usually what I do is I just trade the
Gotcha.
SPY unless something pops up, like somebody announces a stock that is taken off, But I like trading SPY just because one, it's a lot cheaper than SPX, and
Right.
it's kind of the market, right? So if it's gone down, then or you don't have to worry about if you're trading a stock, if it's going to follow what the market's doing.
Mm-hmm.
You're just trading what the market's doing. So that's kind of what I'm just going to do tomorrow, just because I with what's happening over there. I don't know what's gonna if nothing happens, or they kind of come out with news that's like, oh, hey, we're in talks, then it's gonna make stuff chop again.
Right.
So I don't know. I'm just gonna be cautious tomorrow and wait and see. But I'll be trading SPY.
Gotcha. Yeah, it definitely makes it easier and less noisy. You just
Right,
pay attention to the SPY and let the other names just do their thing. Totally agree.
right.
I know people that just strictly trade SPY or SPX just because there's less noise, right?
Yep.
So totally agree with you on that. Okay. Right on. Hope, let's hear it from your side.
Not much to say, really.
You ready for tomorrow?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just
What's your
gonna take
favorite?
gonna do spy probably.
SPY. Okay.
Yeah, simple. Because I'm still warming up with options. I'm not very confident on those yet.
Yeah, warming up to it. Okay. Very cool, very cool. Well, do your thing. This is definitely your market.
Yeah,
Awesome. Well, let's hear. Hope you kill it tomorrow.
I hope so. That'd be great.
Yep. Marty, how you doing, buddy? How you holding up? What do you feel like? You feel like things starting to click, or you feel like you need to touch up on a few more levels? Yep, we can hear you.
Okay, yeah, I was on my computer, and for whatever reason, I just don't have a mic. I'm ready for this week. I took 4 red days actually last week, but those 4 red days combined were still less than my typical 1 red day. So
Nice.
I started to minimize my losses, and I'm real comfortable with stepping out right now when I hit that number, and just sitting sideline. I still wait for an opportunity, but I'm not chasing, and I'm, if anything, a little bit more not like scared, but I'm very cautious midday after I've already lost, and because of that, I'm not jumping back in there and losing my ass. But as far as this week, I love it. I'm ready to catch all these big movements, and I feel like I'm prepared. And it's being in the Discord, I'll be ready to catch whatever direction it's going.
Right on, man. Um, so definitely that's something to consider and really take note of that you're realizing that you've leveled up your risk management because you mentioned you had 4 red days and it's still less than your typical 1 red day, right? So I feel like that's definitely a level up and just keep that in mind to really focus on it as well. And then now that you're actually understanding, risk managements, right? Your risk managements to be able to minimize your losses. It's a good thing to focus in. And then once you learn and understand your chart patterns better, you can double down or go a little bit heavier on your positions, and you should realize a much better gains and smaller drawdowns. Hmm.
I'm not scared. I'm ready to make it happen.
Right on, man. Right on. Good, good, good. All right.
So TJ,
Yep. Go ahead.
I Googled top war stocks. So Lockheed Martin, LMT,
All right.
aviation.
Let me write this down. Oh, actually, could you put that on the chat, because that's actually a good thing to know of.
Oh my goodness! All right, I'll read it real quick. I'll read it real quick.
Yeah, yeah. Just name
Lock-
them out real quick.
Lockheed Martin, LMT, so aviation, space, and missiles. Boeing, which I can't trade, aircraft, space, and helicopters. The other one is NOC, Northrop Grumman,
Hmm.
for efforts, bombers, and space. General Dynamics, shipbuilding, defense, IT, and tanks. Raytheon, RTX, electronics and missiles. And I never heard of this company, Leidos Holding, LDOS, defense, IT, and space.
Nice.
So if you look at actually some of these, like GD has already gone up.
Yeah.
BA, you guys know what BA is doing, Jack Doodle. I haven't looked at Lockheed Martin yet.
You
Yeah.
guys forgot about Krispy Kremes.
Krispy Kremes. Everybody's gonna be
That's
chowing on donuts.
Yep.
actually LMT is just staying pretty flat, just barcoding.
LMT.
Yeah, that's a Lockheed Martin. I thought it'd go up more because they do a lot of missiles.
Well, they need war first before they can really make some sales.
Yeah.
Those orders are gonna be coming in when shots are fired.
Well, it did go up end of January. Kind of
Let's
holding.
see. Yeah, it's holding right now. Okay.
But check out GD.
Was that gold?
Uh, no, GD,
GD.
General
General Dynamic.
Dynamics.
Oh, okay. What do they specialize in? More
It
missiles?
says shipbuilding, defense, IT, and tanks.
Oh, okay.
So Russia probably likes tanks.
They like
I'm
tanks, that's for
assuming.
sure. So let's see. There was a breakout at this level right here. Next level.
Yeah, once they announce war, these should spike up.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go all-time high with these bad boys because they're not too far away from a breakout. So let's see. Weekly. Oh man, yeah. It's almost like somebody anticipated a war already. Look at his move. Like somebody knew something. Cool. All right. Let's see. How you doing, John? Northwest Hooker.
Oh, can you hear me? My bad.
I sure can.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I thought I was muted.
You good?
All right.
All right. So, my announcement. Are you guys ready for this? Um, I've been looking into prop firms, traders. So one prop firms that I've reached out to is S&B Capital, and they specialize. Well, they're proprietary firm. They're basically like private companies that trade their own capital. It's like a one step below a hedge fund. A hedge fund is like full blown, um, market that they do their own market makers and all that stuff. A proprietary firm is just like a firm that it's like me. Let's just say I have $100 million, and I can't deploy all of it if I just trade on my own. Instead, I bring in some traders, I train them, and I say, hey, let's you can trade my money, and whatever you make, we'll split. Okay, based on your performance. And then so S&B Capital, that's what they've been doing in the last 20 years. So they bring in traders, independent traders like you and I, and go through a rigorous training and prove yourself that you are a consistently profitable trader. And if you are, you'll go through an interview process, and if they like you and they like your track record, then they can fund your account up to like starting off at like 100,000, 250, and then 500,000. And then if you prove even better from there, you can go from $5 to $10 million funded, and that's 100% the firm's capital. You won't be trading any of your capital, so nothing is at risk besides your performance. If you suck at it, they'll just kick you out. But if you do well, you split your profits. Based on my understanding, their profit splits starts off at 50-50. So whatever you make, you keep 50%, the other half goes to the firm, and then as you perform better, you can negotiate a better split, similar to like real estate when you're under a brokerage. So that's what I've been looking into. I actually bought their program to qualify for the funding. As you know, or I don't know if you guys didn't know, my goal in trading was to basically having a good track record and hopefully start my own hedge fund. And based on my finding on how to have your own hedge funds and then have investors on board to invest in your trading company, there's a lot of rigorous process getting licensed and all that stuff, SEC regulations, registrations, and all that. And I'm like, do I want to go with that route? Do I have the capacity to maintain and regulate that and stay up to date? And my answer was, I'm not there yet. And the best way to level up instead of doing it on my own and winging it and going through all the struggles of learning how a hedge fund or even a proprietary firm works, instead of doing it on my own, I'd rather join, a firm that's already on the road to where I want to go. So with that said, I'm in the process of getting qualified, and then they're requiring me to prove a new record of 3 months of consistent green profitable trading months. Not necessarily all green days in 3 months, but just green on each month with respectable risk managements, and obviously more green in a month than red. Um, so that's why I need to show them in the next 3 months. I'm thinking to start again by beginning of next month as a new record to track, and they require me to journal every single trade, uh, entry plan, exit plan, and profit taking, and then also the risk management side. So I have to journal all that, as I already do it mentally anyway, but now I have to put it on paper that I can show to them. And if I can prove that, which I'm very comfortable proving that, but in one aspect of my trading style, which is who knows what I'm good at. Can you guys tell me?
Scalping stocks.
There you go. So scalping stocks, I'm 110% confidence that I can kill that game versus the option game, right? And so with the announcement is I'm gonna go back to scalping stocks beginning of next month because I want to prove this new record of staying consistently profitable with proper risk management, so that way I can get in the firm, and that's that. Um, Once I qualified, you guys will hear my story, you know, going from my home office to New York trader. That's the goal. And my goal is to be one of their, they call it one of their elite traders that are trading a 10 million to $20 million account. So That's what I'm working towards.
Yeah, they're based in New York, so you have to move there.
No,
You're
there's
watching?
you don't have to. I mean, they'd prefer you to trade in their office because you have that in-person support live, and they've based on the interview process and based on the past performance. They said that the people that trade in their firm in person performs like 25% better than somebody that's trading at home without that in-person interaction. And they've seen people trade from their firm like really, really well, and then they go remote trading, and then their performance drop like 25%, sometimes even 50%.
Because you're not getting hit by a ruler.
What's that?
Because we're not getting hit by a ruler. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the videos on YouTube. I remember watching them.
Yeah, so they have a lot of YouTube videos. If you guys wanted to go take a look at them, let me see here. Let me share that screen.
Do they allow you to do like say scalping with options if that was your like inclination, or do they tell you like you have to do this certain strategy?
No, that's the beauty thing about them is they want to empower what your trading style is. They're just there to support it. Right? So if you're good at scalping options, they want to see you perform in a consistent basis, and then also feed you with their content that has work, or their educational program that has work for their traders as well. So they have option swing traders and option scalping, and then they have stock scalping and swing trading. And those are the two trading styles that they have in the firm, and they support you which one ever fits you best. They just want you to be consistently profitable, because at the end of the day, their goal is to make money, and it doesn't matter which way you're gonna make money. So that's I think that's pretty good, and I've been geeking out on all their videos here. I did purchase their training program. I've been watching their educational stuff. So that's what I got going on, and that's what I'll be focusing on. I'll still be trading, obviously. I'll still have this room to share with you guys my thought process and everything. It's just I wanna get in with the big boys, and then based on what this firm is saying, 75% of volumes in the during the day of trading is all done by prop firms and hedge funds. So that's a big players, right? That really moves the market, and then us little guys as the retail traders. So that's what I got going on, and I am excited about it. And I want to share with you guys so that you guys know where I'm coming from, where I'm starting from.
Yeah,
So
they're the
when you
ones
get there,
taking the money from us during the day.
So so when I'm trading volume, and you guys are losing, you guys can blame me. Like, I took you guys money.
So you can tell us now where the hedge funds are buying at. So be like, hey, I'm gonna buy 100 million shares.
Yeah, I could actually. I'm like, sorry guys, I'm getting in on this trade, and I'm gonna tell you what kind of analysis you need to look at. So if you're looking at like SPY, everybody knows what I'm using right now, right? I'm using the volume profile, and as you know, I already explained that this is literally the levels that the hedge funds use. Because if they're moving millions and millions of dollars, they need liquidity, and the only way you can find liquidity is volume profiles tells you where they at. They tell you exactly what levels they're at. So right here, you can see this level like this, right? And you can see that 435 area, 434 area is the inflection zone, which is what they call it. This is where hedge funds load up. Hedge funds, proprietary firms, the banks, this is where they use the retail traders to pick a directional trade. So right now with SPY, as we can see, you can draw this line literally to the left, this zone right here. Like if you're a hedge fund and you're looking to buy, this is your zone right here. right? And then if you're down lower, let's go to the daily. I guess I would have to adjust my volume profile here. Let's adjust this to, it's even better if you adjust it to the monthly. This is gonna blow your mind and show you where the actual volumes are. So right, yeah, that's the same levels. So if it's down further now, if the with the ES gapping down, 415, 416 is gonna be your zone, and you can see it right here. You can see it right here. That's plenty enough to move $100 million into the market for the upside, or $100 million to the downside. Remember, it's both directions. It's not just, oh, because there's supply right here, it's gonna go up. Not necessarily. It just means this is where the most attention is happening. And if they need to short more in this market because somebody just launched a rocket, this is where they're gonna massively short it. Okay? So remember, it's both directions, not just one side. Cool.
So, question: when you're doing your scalping next month, are you still going to be doing like live, or are you going to not be doing live
Yeah,
in the
I'll
morning?
still be live. Yeah, I'll still be live in here, calling my levels, doing market analysis, whatever stock you guys are gonna trade. Just let me know and I can analyze it for you. Because at the end of the day, like my my scalping, it like yeah, it requires attentions, but the analysis part is pretty simple to me now to see the levels and give my opinion. Cool. All right, well, it's 7:50. If you guys don't have any more questions, I'll go to study mode and watch more training videos and get ready for tomorrow.
Yeah, one last question on a slightly different note.
Hmm.
On the inviting members to be like a part of the group and stuff.
Hmm.
I've sent it out to like three of my friends and stuff, and
Okay.
when I went to go look at it, it wasn't showing that I had any invites, and I'm not sure if I'm sending like the right invite. Just want to kind of touch base about that.
Yeah,
Um,
so looks like two members joined. We have Viru. I don't know who invited Viru. And then also to kind of track like if your invite person actually joined, just find out what their Discord username is, and then that way we can kind of correlate. Oh, okay, this is the person. And then if you do invite them, just give them a heads up on what to expect when they get in here. Like, hey, check out, our discussion room or like they won't be able to see the educational resources until they become like a paid member. Um, but all the other like the trading floor should be free. The discussion room should be free. They can get in the main chat room and ask questions, check out the profit and loss. A few open access tabs, but all the like valuable contents, educational resources particularly, they can't access that. And I can give them a pass to see it and get in there and watch our videos. But
mm.
you know,
What about the main like this chat right now? Is that something that they have access to, or is that until they get paid?
they don't have access to that. But again, if they want to get a feel on how we do it, you can actually send them an invite to join the chat room, and it'll give them a temporary pass. Like
How do I do that? Because I had my buddy
yes.
today that wanted to join.
So right click on the private chat, and then you can see right there invite people.
I click. Okay.
Yeah, it says invite. So that link right there is particularly to join the private chat. So when they get that link, they can hop on there, and then you can approve their access. And again, you have to know which username they have, so you're not just approving some random person to hop on a chat and say random things.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay.
Yep, you can do the same thing
All
on
right.
any of the tabs like the educational resources. You can invite them in there.
Gotcha. Okay, that's really helpful.
All right, very cool, very cool. All right, guys, any other questions before we log off?
Study time.
Study time. All right. Well, appreciate you guys. We'll see you tomorrow at 6 o'clock.
All right, bye.
All right. Have a good night. Bye.